Meet Brian. He's a very skilled person. He conducts cooking workshops in his local area, but needs to find more clients to fill his diary. Meet Mrs. Hart. She's a very busy teacher. She needs a workshop performed at her school, but it just takes too long to find one. Brian loses money. Mrs. Hart loses time. Brian and Mrs. Hart then hear about SqilTrains, an online marketplace that connects people who conduct skilled workshops, called SqilTrains, with people who want to gain skills. But wait, what's a skill? That's just our way of spelling skills. Brian decides to register as an instructor on skilltrains.co.uk, explaining what his SqilTrain is about, the skills people will gain from him, and the prices he charges. Mrs. Hart can search for SqilTrains in her area by the click of a button, compare prices, and see what skills her students will gain. SqilTrains does more than that. Mrs. Hart can message instructors easily, book workshops online, build a skill development profile, and leave reviews for other learners to see. Mrs. Hart sees Brian's profile and decides to book his SqilTrain for the 15th of January. Brian conducts his SqilTrain at Mrs. Hart's school, and the students love it. Brian can now endorse his skills to Mrs. Hart's school, which gets added to her school's skill development profile. Mrs. Hart leaves a positive review on Brian's profile. Another learner sees Brian's profile and his positive reviews, and then the cycle goes on. Need a skill? Book a SqilTrain.